So I'm now here at the salt mine, and I've tried to buy a ticket online, but it's not allowing me. So I'm just planning to buy it from here. And if you can see,
Dishes and salads,
there's
as well
platform
as special
ticket.
dishes for children, available in the menu.
So luggage storage. So there's plenty of the English store, and over there, what is this? Different flags depending on your nationality, and that looks like it's a German, Ukrainian, and everything else. I'll find out where I can have for the English. So as you enter, you need ticket scan.
Century. About 80% of the chamber is now supported by such cribs, and we will see a lot of wood here. There are between 1 and 2 million cubic meters of timber underground, which is used to type of rock here. And of course, the color of salt depends on other minerals. Salt as such is colorless. This is a piece of pure salt, NaCl, natrium chloride. There are on average 95% of salt in such a rock. But the rocks contain some other minerals, some impurities such as sand, loam. With the progress of time, the rocks get darker, right? They get 16,000 tons of salt a year, right? Which sounds a lot, but from the industrial, commercial point of view, it's close to nothing. This production doesn't, actually likes to exaggerate. About transport, I will be of this violent time. Is very interesting and unique. The salt deposit is twofold. The main part, so-called border deposit, in which we are now, consists of blocks of salt of borders which are dispersed. Here are not so old, but they illustrate the oldest legend from the Middle Ages. Incidentally, almost all statues which you will see are made of salt. Most of them were made by the miners, not by professional artists. Right? But 2 nights. A Polish and gas methane, CH4. The gas is lighter than the earth, so it gathers under the roof. It's colorless, odorless, mixed with the air, it would explode. And the miners used to open fire. There was a special group of the workers whose task was to burn the gas. They would creep on the bottom so as to be in certain distance from the gas. And using long poles with little fibers, they would try to burn out the gas. It was a dangerous job, but they risked their lives for the safety of the other miners. We used to have a kind of explosion, kind of illustration of that. Now it's not working. And mine work of blocks, of wedges, right? The miners didn't cut salt at random. They would try to separate regular blocks, right, out of a wall or of a bottom. Then they gave them round cylindrical. Very similar. There are 2 thick ropes, right? It was working on the basis of the counterweight principle, counterbalance. Wood was transported down at the same time. Blocks of salt like those were lifted very heavy. That one weighs about 1,500 kilos, right? A salt mine, not everybody knows already, I hope. But where are we actually? What is the name of this place, of this mine? Wieliczka, very good, somebody says. Wieliczka. Not far away there is another old salt mine called Bochnia, right? Bochnia is even older than this mine, but it's different, it's smaller, it's got different geological conditions. And about 35 years
Stalagmites.
Famous and perhaps the most beautiful charcoal in our mine.
This is just so beautiful. It's deep down below. This is a trouble deep down here in the mine.
Very salty, and it is getting even less and less salty now because of the climate. It's not a positive trend. But in the Mediterranean, right in the North Sea, in the oceans, there are on average 30-40 grams of salt. Below had no idea what they had above their heads, but it's the case almost all the time because most of the time we are in a tunnel, right? So you cannot know what you have above you, below you. On the sides we are visiting only a very small part of the mine. It's 35 meters high. You can see here, by the way, very clear trace of blocks, of horizontal blocks, right, of mining where it's very important to bear this in mind. He was genius, he was active in different fields, among others, among others he was a naturalist, mineralogist, he collected minerals, he had the largest actually collection of minerals at the time. Somebody did it underground. They survived, right? But they did jump. It's true. No, I always tell you the truth. This leaf was made about 15 years ago. I mentioned already connects the second.
The plane of peace, the same salt. Different kind of salt. Beautiful blue salt. And that's the most beautiful gypsum colored compound copper. And this is the halite crystalline aggregate formed in a sealant lake in a block of rock salt found over here. Unique salt. Train deep down here at the salt mine, and this is made of white salt, suddenly covered with white salt. Going to the health resort, still down here. And now there's a lift going up. It's 140 before.